Starting on Wednesday, ships made in China, as well as those owned or operated by Chinese companies, will face additional fees for every call they make on a U.S. port. A move that could have a dramatic impact on some of the major carriers.
Costco is a Chinese owned carrier that is the fourth largest container shipping company in the world. But on the Asia to West Coast lane, a very key one, certainly for like the port of Los Angeles, they are the largest carrier with about a 16% share. It's not completely clear what Costco is going to do. All of a sudden, their ships coming to the U.S. are going to be tagged with what could be a $2 million fee per voyage. That's going to make them non-competitive.
The move could cost the top 10 cargo carriers nearly $3.2 billion in additional port fees next year. That could force carriers to cancel some port calls and even reduce the number of ships docking in U.S. ports.
Right now, we move almost $200 billion worth of stuff over our ports each year. And so if there's a reduction in that volume, all commercial activity that is tied into that, from dock workers to truck drivers to everybody that is involved, it's going to impact growth negatively. And then the volume that is continuing to come in is going to come in with a much bigger price tag, in other words, inflation.
The measure comes into effect on the heels of another threat by President Trump of imposing 100% tariffs on China that's already triggered uncertainties for global trade. The U.S. administration believes these fees on China-made vessels could create more incentives to revive the domestic shipbuilding industry, which has been lagging behind. Over the past year, U.S. shipyards have built fewer than 10 commercial ships, while China leads the world in shipbuilding, manufacturing more than 1,000 every year. Trade executives do agree that America needs more domestic manufacturing, but they're worried that absorbing these drastic fees will not be a smooth sailing for many carriers, nor for the businesses they work with. Ediz Tiyansan, CGTN, Los Angeles.